Hey, folks, back at it again. Back at it again. Yes, I am. Yeah, this is one of the places in the Tenderloin district over here in San Francisco where they feed the homeless. Well, the addicts. Most of the people that eat here are drug addicts. And it's pretty cool. They is at least feeding them. I ain't never really ate from places like this because of the cooking of the food. You see them sitting at the table over there. Yeah, yeah. This whole area is drug infested. All through this Tenderloin. All through here is drug infested. You know, they actually got people, the mayor and them got a program down here where they got what they call Tent City. And the people, they got a fence around it and they got security. I'm gonna show it to you here, right here. It's right here. Yeah, they got what you call Tent City. All when I walk all around here, it's all homeless. Tent City. All these motherfuckers is dysfunctional on dope. What's up, bro? You looking at me like that? Are you just high? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, this is, see, right there, that's Tent City. You see the fence right there. You see the guys with the black and green suits on. That's that new program. Over half of them are lifers. They had life in prison, didn't have no hope of coming home, but because of California overcrowdedness, you dig what I'm saying? The politicians had to amend new language to that street strike law. And when they did that, that opened the floodgates for the lifers. And the lifers, a lot of them was cut loose, especially the ones that did a pretty good program. Yeah, you see, this is it. You see the guy in the green? Yeah, he works there. So, and they got they got a few of them. You see it in there? You see the tents and shit, how they set up? Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is, It's crazy. Then they got these little portable toilets. You see how the portable toilets are? Which is okay, but you have more feces on the ground than in the toilets. I mean, these motherfuckers on that fentanyl, they just shit every goddamn where. They they just pull their drawers down. I done seen the younger guys kick them over when they do that out in public like that. Because it's very degrading. Give me a second, folks. I wonder how much it costs for me to get my videos viewed. I don't know if it does or not. It's kind of the language. When I look at the information on building a YouTube channel, I'm assuming that it's free, but I don't know. I got to do some more investigation. My living conditions is kind of warped right now. And then, with this little stress on me, not too much that I can't handle. All that goddamn time I done in prison, all that time. our setting was mentally fucked around by the correctional officers. And then the inmates didn't make it no better in that penitentiary, you know. So yeah, people, if they done long stretches in prison, they are severely mentally damaged like a motherfucker. They really, really are, you know. They really, really are. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Yeah. So I'm gonna take y'all to Bodecker. They everywhere, man. They everywhere. Just come down to this Tenderloin district. Y'all will see. It's if y'all been paying attention with the COVID and all that, y'all done heard the mayor say, the worst district, the worst area in San Francisco, and the chief of police says is that Tenderloin district. Oh man, there done been so many murders down here. It's ridiculous, you know. And I'm not saying that the San Francisco Police Department is turning the other way on the murders. No, that's not the case. You know, you have a bunch of apples. You might have 2 or 3 officers that's fucking corrupt as fuck down here. You know, I heard of a couple of them in my time down here from since 1990 when I first started coming down here. I heard a couple of officers, Moody and the white boy that drove that gray ghost and shit. But yeah, I'm over here by the famous Bodecker Park. This is where a lot of them, everybody started off at. Back, I think, in the middle or late 80s. This is where all the people started off, selling they little drugs and shit. Yeah, it was crazy. It really, really was. Look at this big old pretty ass Rolls Royce. I seen that OG dude the other day, his wife driving it. I don't know where the husband at. Or is it the wife or the husband? That's a big pretty motherfucker. she just a fouling and styling. That motherfucker pretty. Look at that motherfucking Rose, y'all. I sure would like to get one of them. So won't you folks help me out to get one of them? Look, he want it. You want that bitch?
It's like a Phantom or something.
I don't know. That bitch clean, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's that old black man. Shit, his wife driving it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hopefully one day I get to get one. Oh, he in the barbershop?
I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully one day these folks view my videos and they make me famous. They make me famous like that, and to be able to ride one, I think I deserve it. With all the stress and the mistreatment I had to endure psychologically and spiritually, you know. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, what it is that we should do, you know. There's something we should do, you know. I mean, I done lived this street life shit, and it ain't about shit, to be honest with y'all. I don't know nobody that's really, really successful. And when I say anybody, I'm talking about black folks and that kept all that they had. Look at Big Meech. But he would become successful legitimately while they telling his story by using his son. So, but as far as having the drug money, I don't know if Big Meech held on to most of that dope money, you know. I really don't. Shit, they ain't feeding down here today. Down by Glide. Old man Cecil Williams. That motherfucker been around here forever. I'm thinking he been around before dirt, old Cecil Williams. I think his fiance or wife died, the little Asian lady that helped him build the Glide Memorial non-profitable organization. Yeah. Oh, they done cleaned this block up, y'all. You remember? I got a video where I showed you all that trash and tents. And now, look. They done cleaned this block up. So the city, they would do that, and then the homeless would move to the next block. And then, you know, they eventually get tired of seeing them on that block and then take their shit and trash it up. Remember? Yeah, y'all remember this block? I'm gonna show y'all where we at. We by Glide, where they feed and try to refer you, give you resources and things of that nature. But yeah, they cleaned this block up. Man, it was a trash, remember? All the homeless was over, a few homeless was over there and shit. Here go Glide right here. See the canopy? That's Glide. That's they building, I think all of this is they building a church program. Pretty good program, because they done facilitated and assisted a lot of people. Since they've been open, they have assisted a lot of people. Yeah. Oh, Glide. Glide is something else. And all them hotels. You know who mother used to come down here? Keisha Cole mom, Frankie. Yeah. She used to be down here doing a thug thizzle. You know, everybody know her. Bless her soul. Pole little sister. Oh, Keisha Cole mama, man. You know, could you imagine though? That's a woman that was out here in these streets. Could you imagine what that woman done been through? Could you imagine what that woman done been through? You know, the abuse she had to endure. So for a man, you know, most men cannot hang with these streets. These streets are detrimental to the lives of human suffering. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard, and I'm not saying that because of my situation. I'm saying that because it's not humanly possible to continue to sustain life living up under the criminal banner. It's not humanly possible. I mean, you think about it. You think about it. I don't know nary human being that can overcome this type of situation, man. I really, really don't, you know. Some of them get so bad on the drugs that their bodies just wear down. At such a young age, though, too. Their bodies dwindle down at such a young age, you know, and that's sad. But shit, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, yeah. The human race, that's what they call themselves. There's no way you can survive this. There's no way. I've tried it for about 50. Wait, I'm 56. I've tried it since I was about 14. Being a hustler and call myself having money and shit like that. Wasn't no survival. All I did was a bunch of time in youth authorities and juveniles and prisons. That's all I did was a bunch of time. Yes, sir. You know, I tried. I don't know nobody that was successful at it. Nobody.
What up, Dan? What's up there?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Life just the way it is and shit. You know, the human beings, they off their marbles. I just hope I make it up out of here, because it appears that I have no one right now. I have no family. So I'm gonna try to build me a whole nother family and make the world my family. Let the world be the judgment of this situation that I find myself in. Because you know, it's evident that my sisters, they don't give a fuck about me. See the nigga in the black over there? You probably can't see him that good because it's from a distance on the corner, but that's that nigga watching. You know, you can tell which ones is casing you out and stalking you in the Tenderloin. But what they do is they use the drug addicts to do it, to act like they part of trying to kill you. But these same drug addicts that they using has been damaged psychologically because of their drug use and because of the same people that they call themselves working for. People might have gave them a little crystal, a little crack, a little fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? That's what the people gave them, just to, hey man, just make that motherfucker, just stare that motherfucker down. Stare that motherfucker down and act like you gonna do something. So they give them the little drugs and shit for them to help them play that game, you know. But it ain't gonna work on me, because I'm gonna vanish up out of here in a minute. I'm gonna get the fuck on and try to go and make these videos, turn these videos into something famous, write the book about this lifestyle here, you know. And once I write the book, see, like this dude, he following too. Once I write the book about this lifestyle, yeah. Once I write the book about this lifestyle, you see the dude coming down in the black off the hill, folks? Yeah, he too is part of it. Yeah, he gonna go to the left though. And so I'm gonna go to the left. They can follow all they want. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's natural for the human body to be fearful up under certain situations. I done made a bunch of them afraid, so what the fuck? You know what I mean? I done had a bunch of them spooked, you know? So it's vice versa. It go vice versa. That's what it does. Yeah, it go vice versa, you know? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know? Yeah, a little dude asked me, did I need this or need that? And he think the police don't know him because he got on his ski mask and big old hood and jacket over his face. The police know who the nigga is. They know who he is. He is stupid. He's stupid just like the rest of them. And it's sad because they playing the game. They playing the game. Look, she part of it too. That's what they do. They do that to him. That's what they do. She act like she going into a psychosis, a mental illness, but in reality, she playing the game, you know? And somebody probably gave her a little something to smoke on or something like that. But yeah, it's nothing but a game. It's nothing but a game. But what's ain't a game is these bitches will shoot me up because of the niggas I grew up with. It's paying them to do that. And that faggot ass Arab dude, Ahmed, that dick sucking motherfucker. Look, I show you it was the truth. Look, the bitch leaving. The bitch leaving with the 2 big bags. See, the bitch just left. First she was acting like she was crying and shit, trying to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Act like she was just talking out of her head. And that's a shame. That's how they play the role and shit. Been there, done it, in prison. We played it all the way to the letter. We played the role all the way to the letter in prison. Yeah. These motherfuckers, they don't know nothing about playing that mentally ill role. Look at the white boy. He probably getting something. Maybe he ain't, because the whites be hard on their people too in them gangs. They be hard on them little dudes. They be forcing them to do shit. Especially them old ass ABs. But the ABs is like the old school BGF for the blacks. They played out. They ain't nothing but dinosaurs. A lot of them are very knowledgeable. Some of them been to college, and what they do is they reverse that shit on the younger people and make them believe into that ideology, that rhetoric. You know, that's all it is. It's nothing but rhetoric. That's all it is. Nothing but rhetoric. So any younger person, wherever you at in the United States or even around the world, if you involve yourself into gang affiliation, there's no retirement. You don't get a retirement from gang affiliation. There's no retirement. You ain't got no pension or nothing coming. You just a lost soul that got caught up. That's all you are. That's all you are. So for the young people that can understand what I'm talking about, I would hope they take heed. I would hope that they take heed to what I'm trying to convey to them. And not just my situation that I find myself in. But like my daddy said, boy, this bitch is gonna get you killed. My daddy said that bitch was gonna get me killed. So do you think I'm worried about that? It's vice versa. It go both ways. That's how this shit, it has to go both ways. There's no other way. It's sad and it's pitiful though. See, they building a new building right there. They building a new building. They building the new houses, new apartments. Yeah. So I ain't worried about none of these dudes. It has to go both ways. Yeah, the little nigga hiding in the little toilet right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Assalamu alaikum shit. All right. Like I'm supposed to be ooped. Like he finna kill up everything. Everything moving. But yeah, the world, this is for the world. This is for the world to see, for young niggas to capitalize off. One of the sharpest niggas that's ever come out of San Francisco, to me, was he could become one of the sharpest nigga if he don't get hurt. But he stay moving. It's that little young nigga, JT, the bigger figure. That nigga sharp. He know how these niggas play dirty, man. You know? And if a nigga follow his blueprint, they gon' win. You know, I just hope JT, cause he still got that wildness in him too. He'll bust that thing too. That nigga will bust that thing. I need to cross over. But it's sad. It's sad, brother, how these human beings is suffering over nothing though. It didn't used to be like this in America. None of this was like this when I came to San Francisco in 1973. None of this was like this. None of this. You know what I mean? None of this. San Francisco was no way like this. I mean, back then, you know, the blacks in that limelight, they wasn't exposing how the game go to the world and to the government. Now they exposing all that shit, man. These motherfuckers are stupid. They are stupid. They're estupido, yeah. They really fucked up in the head. You know? And then they wonder, then they say, oh, this motherfucker snitched on me. Nigga, y'all done told everybody everything that needs to be known about the game. Fuck you mean? He done snitched on you. So there's nothing I can say on the internet that has not already been said. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you see them over there, a big crowd of people laying on the ground, smoking their fentanyl and crack, doing their heroin, you know. That's what it is. Look at the Blues brother right there. Blues brother. The whites ain't no different than the blacks as the Mexicans. They are no different. Except they skin tone, and it's all just one big culture, if you ask me. Now that I look at everything, it ain't nothing but one big culture. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. You know, but I understand the females in my family being afraid. But man, fuck that. I could have done the same thing that they're doing. Left my sister Paula alone and oust her. But in these days and times, if they didn't get that bitch, when she did it, and here it is years later, shit, then I'ma step up to the plate. Cause they not about to scare me. I'ma put all these videos out, all of them. All these videos gonna go out. The niggas' faces, they motherfucking, the area that they in with the abuse amongst each other. You know, all this information must go out to the world. The world must scrutinize it and let y'all be the judge of this shit. Fuck letting some street mud. Look how that white dude on the corner just looked at me. He cut his eyes at me. He cut his eyes, don't even know me. He cut his eyes at me so evil. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's down here. So when they go against you, you get dudes like this guy right here. You know, evil thoughts, never amount up to nothing. Eventually it'll flip on him. I've seen it happen too many times in the penitentiary. Pelican Bay, Folsom, level 4 yards. Been there, done it. You know, believed in that prison bullshit. And that shit didn't get me nowhere but a bunch of years. I don't got a big, beautiful home. I don't got $100,000 cars. You know, you riding for the homeboys. If you don't ride, a whole bunch of niggas gonna jump on you like how they trying to do me right now. That's crazy. That's insane. Look, they all over, man. They mad in the motherfucker at me. They want to kill me. Shit, I would want to kill me with the shit I be saying. And it's not about no snitching. That's what the BGFs did. With the BGF niggas, that's what they did. They created that narrative against me because of my independence. Because of my independence. And it does not help it. It does not help it with the police backing them, basically, because they ain't trying to stop it. If the police was trying to stop it, they would have went to and snatched these niggas up that they know been following me. But did they do it yet? No, they did not do it. Reason being, they want to make me submissive. They want me to submit. And if I don't submit, they want to kill me. They want me dead. The police. I'm not talking about these street motherfuckers. I'm talking about the police. You know, if you don't submit, if you don't submit, because I got information on all of them. I got information on the police department. I got information on any authority that fucked over my family. But my family fucked over themselves too. You dig what I'm saying? They fucked over themselves. And then another thing, you know what I learned too? Is that a lot of them BGF niggas, they oppose as Muslims and try to come into the ranks and say assalamu alaikum if they know you're a Muslim, and try to infiltrate and then slit your motherfucking throat. They'll slit your throat, man. You know, they'll come up into the Lord's house, Christian, Jew, Muslim, it doesn't matter what religion you practice. If they trying to get next to you, that's what they will do. That's what they will do. You know, they'll use religion. There's so many fake Muslims and fake Christians and shit in this United States shit. You know, it's pathetic. It's pitiful. It's fucking sickening. But eventually, you know what happens? They get cursed by the real God. The real God knocks their dick in the dirt. That's what he does do. Yes, sir. That's what actually really happens. You know, that shit really, really happens like that. Yeah. Yeah, let me shut this 30-minute down and let that be the reason. I shot a couple of videos today. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same one was walking. Yeah, that was the same one walking. They ain't slick. I know them all. All right. Later, Boudin nigga checking out.